Hi guys, so my name is Rihanna Terrell and I am making this video for the Living Writers course at San Diego State University. Hope you enjoy. A few of our assigned readings this semester dealt with the theme of generational trauma and how it affects people. The first one was This Is Not a Personal Statement by Tracy Badua, which shows the pressures put on a young girl and how she deals with them. The second was Wherever We Float, That's Home, a collection of poems by Maya Tevet Dayan. I wrote poems in imitation of both of these works this semester that touched on their common theme, which I didn't realize until I was rereading all of my imitations. They do not match in style, yet they are both reflections of me and my family's generational trauma. The imitation of Badua reflects the pressures I felt while in middle school and high school, which are similar to her main character, Perla, although I dealt with them in a slightly different manner. This poem holds stronger emotions throughout, like anger and sadness to the point of apathy. It is the first line of the poem that shows that the pressures stem from generational trauma and connects it with my second poem. My imitation of Dayan reflects how I now deal with the effects of the trauma, how I think through it and express it physically. It shows the process of letting go and cleansing oneself, even if it is only for a short period of time. I'll start with my imitation of Badua's This Is Not a Personal Statement because it comes first chronologically in the events of my life, but also because when working through trauma, your anger and depression come before your acceptance and eventual cleansing. In this way, these poems create a complete cycle. My imitation of This Is Not a Personal Statement is called The Personal Statement. I just don't want you to make the same mistakes I did, to go through what I went through. It is the phrase I heard the most growing up. To do this, I must be smart by both book and street, but I cannot read or research what I want. I cannot study at home or skip ahead, but I cannot leave the safety of the home. I must be healthy and active all the time. No caving into the sugar I crave at the end of a long, hard day. I cannot pick how I want to move my body or to put my lack of energy. So much caffeine started at 13, destroying me inside. By 16, I have to stop. So my head hits the desk as my teacher drones on. But they don't care because my grades are still there. As soon as I can, I go back to the bean. The bitter warmth slides down my throat as the woman at the front tells us where our value lies as women. I tune her out and think back to last night. My body not able to shut down. Now that the house is quiet, my mind stirs awake. I can't tell if it's meant for torture or escape. The light from my old iPod flashes once. I turn it down quickly till I can barely see the screen. I pull up the newest book I found somewhere in the corner of the internet. I become my own. The sun on my face and wind in my hair. I walk upon a dirt road, going, I know not where. My imitation of Wherever We Float, That's Home is called Cleansing. I breathe out every time my fist makes contact with the pads. Every time I kick a bag, every time I throw someone to the floor. Each strike like a wave washing over me. My stress and thoughts ebb away, cleansing me of the past, my past, My parents passed. Their parents passed. A boat crossing the ocean for a new life, a better life that never happens. At least that's what I get from the official documents, because that's all we'll ever know. Names changed on birth certificates to create someone else's happy family, a house that will never be spotless, too many holes in the walls and screams in the air. A pillow over an ear sounds like static, like the sea. Back and back it goes, like a wave pulling away, further and further, until it snaps, like the leash of a frenzied animal, like a tsunami rushing the shore, rushing me, pulling me down, filling my lungs with water when I need air, with a history that burns like salt water on an open wound. The ocean roars in my ears, drowning everything. The wave recedes back to its place, leaving me haggard, drained of what I thought I was, who I thought I was. A collection of the past solely defined by it. Now, a chance to begin again.